How's it going, everybody? WoollyMammoth Gaming here, back with another video, and welcome back to The Sims 4. Today we are building a kind of a modern style house as usual. I mean, all of my houses are pretty modern, but this one is a little different. It's similar to the house that I built in the last episode, but this time it is actually flipped around. So this time the front is going to be the kind of boring part, like the flat part, and then the pool is going to be in that little like, I don't know, L-shaped or however you want to call it area. You'll see. Anyway, as you can see, my original idea was very different from what the final product was, and it actually ends up being pretty good. I mean, I like what the final product is. The original idea, it was kind of to have like a big like a similar shaped house with like a deck surrounding it, and then like a smaller deck on the bottom, and then there'd be like a staircase going to each deck. It sounded cool in my head, and I just couldn't get it to work. So now you can see that the final form of the house is finally taking shape, and it's starting to look pretty good. I think I did really good on this house. I think it turns out really nice. I like the way the pool looks, and just everything about it turns out really good. So I decided to do something different for the front. Instead of originally what I had was the just flat, and I decided to do kind of an I don't know what that'd be called, like a octagon style, I don't know. And then you can see I'm using the deck as a roof, which kind of gives you that ledge over the side to give you that kind of shaded walkway, which I think looks awesome. And it ends up turning out really nice. This is probably one of my favorite houses that I've built. Fun fact, I actually built a house the other day in The Sims 4, and I filmed it all, but I didn't have my FPS set correctly on my recording device, so it caused me to not record anything. So you can see I'm going through and trying to get a nice paint scheme of some sort, anything that I think looks nice, and I settle on those black tile type things. And then for the interior of the little pool area, I don't remember what I picked. What did I pick? Oh yeah, I picked like a rock design, which I think looks really nice. And you can see I'm going around and putting in all the doors where they need to go in the front and the back. And now I'm putting in windows. And the windows were actually something that takes pretty much the entire time I built this house. I just kept changing them. And I decided to add those nice little pillars there. I think it makes it look a little bit more classy and just a little bit more smooth and nice. Gives it a sense of realism. I extended those shaders and it looks awesome. I keep saying it looks awesome over and over again. So as you can see, I'm going through and trying to pick a flooring. And this was really hard. I ended up settling on a metal, which is weird because it looks like it'd get really hot. But we're not going for realism, we're going for beauty, so. So yeah, it's like a nice, it doesn't even really look like metal. It looks more like tile that's black, I don't know. So then I add that nice center door, which looks awesome. And now I'm just going through and trying to figure out which part of the house I actually want to work on, and then I go in and actually divide up the rooms, which I made one master bedroom with a master ginormous bathroom, and one teenage boy bedroom type thing, and I added a nice little guest bathroom. So the only people who actually have a bathroom are the parents who live in the master bedroom. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do this. This house is very challenging to get a nice layout and a nice design. So in the top right hand corner is the teenager bedroom, and then that first part with where the doors are is the living room, and then you have the little kitchen, and it'll all come together, you'll see. So I decided to extend the whole bathroom and make it just one big bathroom instead of making it a small little area. I tried to make a roof, which did not turn out at all how I thought it was going to turn out. I ended up changing it in the end to make it look pretty good because I think the roof looks really kind of bad. It just looks really flat and sad. So let's see. What do I go? Oh yeah, I add the gravel on the roof to make it look pretty nice. I was having issues because I was a couple floors up and I had to move down a little bit. Then I go and add more windows. Trying to figure out where I want windows because I don't want to put them in the bathroom because it's kind of weird and it's awkward. And then I put individual windows in the front because the way that they were putting them in for the rooms just looked weird. Throwing more and more windows, two little windows in the bathroom. And I end up moving those pillars back a little bit. And then I finally, I believe I start to design the, I designed the little pool area. And this is probably one of my favorite areas in the entire house. I realize now, looking back, I probably should have added windows from the rooms looking out towards the pool. I think that would look pretty cool. So I might go back and add that. And this time, I know last time I said I'm going to upload the house to the Sims like website / sharing type thing where you can basically share houses with everybody. And I just didn't, but this time I'm actually going to. So it'll be on the page. I don't even know what it's going to be called. I'll try to link it. And yeah, I put a nice little kitchenette outside for if they want to have like a barbecue or something. These people are pretty rich if you can't tell. And then what do I put over there in that corner? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I put a bar. I really love that little drink stand type thing. I think it looks really, really cool. Then I just throw in a bar. I tried to make it red, but I thought the red didn't really match with the color scheme of everything, so then I just got a nice white and gray one. Fit in perfectly. Then I put red bar stools because that's a nice little hint of color there. And I just put a bench over there. Since they don't have like lounge seats, I just settle for a bench. Then I go in and put these nice little lights over there. And I think the lights make it look really, really cool. Then I go up and throw some more lights in there. Just to kind of liven the place up a little bit, make it look nice and lit up. And then I move on to the master bathroom. Now this master bathroom it's a little boring. It's not like super grand in color or anything like that, but it's what you would expect from a parent style bathroom, I would say. What I first do always is go in and throw those lights in and get enough light to where I can see everything and make sure everything looks good and lines up perfectly. And then I think for some of the rooms I take them out, and then other ones I just forget to. Like I said, in most of my builds I'm really going for more beauty and making everything look cool instead of actually functioning properly. So if you do decide to download this house on the Sims sharing website or whatever it's called, the Sims Exchange I believe is what it's called, then just know you might have to move some stuff or change stuff around because it's not all gonna function perfectly, because I don't play test it, I don't do anything, I just like the way it looks. So I try to make it look nice. Throw in a nice little toilet there. And then we add just a few more things to make it look like he's actually lived in. And it was a really big bathroom. I had a lot of space to work with. But it's a master bathroom, and I think it looks great as a master bathroom. Put in a nice empty shelf and a robe. And I think I add some carpets at the end. Throw in that nice little bath caddy over there with some soaps and whatnot. Put in some scented candles, because you know, those middle-aged housewives, they love their scented candles. Put a few paintings in and then drop those carpets down. I ended up settling just for small little carpets in front of the bath and the shower instead of a big carpet. Then we move on to the master bedroom, and this has one of my favorite color schemes of all time, which is like a nice black and yellow / gray and yellow, and those walls look absolutely amazing with the yellow just fading up, and it's just a wonderful color scheme. And then we throw in some black carpets. Then I think I go with a nice, perfectly finished black bed with some tan side. Oh no, not tan. I forgot. Oh yeah, I put in those yellow side tables, and I put a nice little clock up there. And this room is pretty minimalistic, I would say. And then here's where I actually change out some of the lights, just because I wanted it to look better. And then I just get lazy towards the end, just not put any other lights in. Put up a nice TV and a nice little TV stand, which I believe I put flowers on. Yeah, not sunflowers, but I change them out for the other ones. Put up some nice paintings as usual. Put up some family paintings because it's a parents' room. Gotta have those family paintings. And butterflies. And I tried to put a chair in the corner over there, but I end up moving the chair. Move it into the other corner. And then what do I put in there? Oh yeah, I put a dresser and I believe a bookshelf, yeah. Oh yeah, and then I put a workout machine, like a treadmill over there. And that's it. And then we move on to I believe the teenager room, which this one actually took me the longest. I tried something new, which you'll see towards the end of the room build. So I wanted to go for like a dark gothic type style at first, and I thought it would look cool if it was like I don't know, like a teenage girl's room that's like really dark and gothic, because there's a lot of nice colors that would blend well with that type of style. But then I just changed it out for I don't know, a simple teenage boy's room who's interested in sports. And I really like the walls that I choose in the end. I think that looks really, really nice with the blue and the dark brown wood. And I throw up some sports posters. And then I think I add the seating area and the TV, and I wanted to put a mini fridge in, but I didn't find one. I don't think they have a mini fridge in this game. I know in The Sims 3 they do with one of the expansion packs. Which, if you would like to see Sims 3 builds, let me know in the comments. Just adding some other stuff, stereo, TV, and then here is where I actually make the thing that I was telling you about earlier. I decided to make a nice little closet. I've never made one before, and I think it turns out really, really awesome. And at first I just put like a shoe area, because I forgot where they keep the clothes rack and everything. The clothes rack. And then I throw in a backpack to make it look at least a little lived in. Put in a bat and a bowling ball. Why is there a bowling ball in that little thing? That's weird. I think I put in some more. Oh yeah, I put in a bookshelf with trophies, all kinds of stuff. This room is really one of my favorite rooms that I've ever built. I think it looks really, really great. Couldn't figure out where to put that last little trophy, so I just decided to get rid of it. Put up a nice cliche motivational poster. And of course the action poster. Always gotta have an action poster in a teen's room. Then we put this really sweet desk with like a gaming computer and everything, and I think that looks really cool. And that's the room. Oh yeah, and I forgot to add carpet in, so I threw some carpet down. Next, we're moving on to the kitchen, and I forgot that it was the kitchen at first, so I started putting up living room walls. But then I changed it to a nice, I think it's like a beige tile. Yeah. It's a nice, just a simple, modest kitchen with those classic checkered linoleum floors or diamond-shaped floors. Why did I say linoleum? They're marble. It's a pretty standard kitchen. Usually something that I would build. It's a little bit bigger than my normal kitchens. I usually try to make the kitchen a little bit smaller, or just put it in a section or something like that, but this was actually a pretty decent size. So I make that island, and I couldn't figure out like why the pieces were just moving the way that they were, so I messed with this for like, I don't know, in the video it's only like, I don't know, maybe a couple minutes, but in real life it was like, oh man, it was like 5-6 minutes that I'm trying to get this to work. And then I throw down these nice little stools. And then what do I do after the stools? Oh yeah, I put in where the microwave and stuff is, cabinets, all kinds of stuff. I feel like I've gotten better at these builds. I really love doing them. They're really, really fun, but I can only do them whenever I get an idea. Like if I'm just sitting here and I don't have any ideas for a build, I won't try to make it. So usually it takes a while for me to actually get ideas. And if you look, when I zoom out, it's you'll see like all the houses that I built either personally or for the channel, and they're all like really modest and luxurious, and I think they look really, really cool. But let me know what you guys think about my little rich people neighborhood. I think I throw up a neon sign in that little corner over there. Yeah. And then here's where I go back and put in the clothes rack because I found it. I put it back in the closet. If you guys are wondering, I don't know if you saw earlier, but I did it's like a cheat type thing. It's it lets you move the objects without them having like the little intersection border type things. So yeah. And then I throw up those nice red and white walls. And throw in those seats. So I really like the living room too. It's really different than any other part of the house. It doesn't really look like something that you'd find in a quote-unquote mansion, but I think it looks really, really cool. Looking back, I see other places where I could have put in stuff or changed things around. The living room is really, really giant, so it's really hard to work with and make it look good. But I think I end up filling it pretty well. Throw up some nice bookshelves, making it look like people are smart in this house. And I think I throw up some bookshelves on a family computer. Yeah. Nice little family computer. And yeah. Then we go back over here and I throw down a big carpet, and I think I put in a fireplace and 2 chairs. I think I changed out the fire. No, I don't. I leave it as that. Wow. Now that I look at it, it doesn't really look that good. But, oh well. Throw in those nice chairs, and I was like, wow, this room is still really, really giant and empty. So I'm throwing up some more paintings, making it look a little bit better. And then in the end, I think I put in a grand piano right there in the entranceway right next to the windows. We gotta throw in those little plants. Now that I look at it, those doors are like school doors or like office doors. Oh my god. And who cares? They look cool. And I'm finally making the last bathroom here. It's over a nice charcoaly gray type wall pattern. I think it looks really, really good. I throw down some nice white marble flooring. Forgot to put a door in, so I put a door in. And then I put in the shower, and now that I am looking at it, I realize that I forgot to put anything to cover the windows, so everybody can just look in the bathroom and see you taking a shower. And I put in a really, really, really nice sink and everything. And throw up a towel, throw in a toilet, make everything look nice, put up some paintings, and just add a few more amenities here and there, just to make it look pretty nice. And then I finish up with the bathroom, and I go back and I try to fix the table and make it look a little bit better, but I just wasn't successful. That table is just gonna have to stay the way it is. I think I revert the changes at the end. It's a nice island though. I think it looks pretty good. As you can see, I'm trying to make it all come together and fit together pretty well, but I just can't get it. And then I just end up changing it back anyway. So then I go back outside towards the front and I realize, hey, something's missing. So I go in and I take the deck pieces and make it all look like it has a little bit of a, I guess, a lip coming over the edge on all parts of the house, even the front. And then I add in these nice little pillars in the front, and I think they look really, really awesome. And they really make the house come together. Pillars look, I think that's probably my favorite part of the house is the front, which I didn't think it would be at all, but it's actually a really nice piece. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this nice little Sims 4 build as we wrap up here at the end. And let me know if you guys like the house, let me know if you guys want to see more builds, and I will definitely be happy to make some more. I have a lot of ideas in my head. So just let me know in the comment section below, and there will be screenshots obviously. And thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Later.
Your bedroom door and waited for you to answer. I bought you a crimson rose, smelled just like you did.